Alright guys, so now I can upload my picture, my self-portrait that I saved last time. So I'm going to go to select from computer and I want my downloads and I'm going to go to here, open it up, then I'm going to click check yes. And then now I can start adding my coloring. So remember that you can change the size by clicking on the tip here. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with marker, and I'm going to do the hair first. Let's use a medium size. So I kind of have like a brownish tone hair, and I'm going to mix a few colors, which might work well with my kind of paintbrush here in a minute. And then I want to go a little bit smaller for in here. Kind of come up and around. All right, come around here, come around in here. So I'm just going to start coloring in with the hair, and then we're going to talk about the skin tones and how each and every one of us have amazing, amazing skin tones. It's so fun to get to draw skin tones because they are so beautiful. I love it. I love doing skin tones, and so we'll get there in a minute. Right now I'm just kind of getting the hair texture in. I'm still coloring my lines in, kind of like in the wavy shape of the hair. So that's kind of important to know. If you have not added a background, because I noticed a few of us didn't add a background to our portrait, you need to finish adding a background. Add your neck and shoulders, friends. Add your neck and shoulders. It's important. Make sure your hair doesn't cover up your neck unless it actually is. And so now I have this here, and now it's time. I'm going to come and add in a little bit lighter, but I'm going to use, now I'm going to go back down here with one of my paintbrush tool, and let's do this. And so now I'm going to do that kind of layering where it kind of overlaps the brush a little bit so I can look like I have highlights in my hair, just for fun. Okay, that might be a little too light, so we'll finish it with this and go back and add some darker highlights for my hair. All right, you get to be your own hairstylist today, guys. Woohoo! Awesome sauce. Okay, let's do that. And let's add a little bit darker. So now I forget the paintbrush isn't quite as dark. Oh, yeah, that'll do. There we go. Kind of still coloring in the shape of the hair. And if I want to leave a few lighter spots, I can. I'm taking my time, doing my best. And I want to see if we can get this done in our 5 minutes of Screencastify. We'll see. And come over here like that. Now I want to just fill in this a little bit more. Okay, so now we can talk about our skin tone. So it's kind of cool. I'm actually going to start with kind of like how I did with the hair with the pen tool. So on our color slider, and I'm going to start with a smaller, yep, that's fine. I can kind of see where my skin tone with our neutral colors might fall, and you can kind of slide up and down here. So I'm going to be kind of this. And so if you don't like it, we can always go back and change the color. And so I'm going to go ahead and start filling in kind of my skin tone. And we're going to talk about how you can add shadows. So we're going to see this in the next video here in just a second. All right. All right, guys. And we're back. Why is this doing this to me? Okay, and we're back. There we go. Took Seesaw a minute there. So I'm taking my time kind of filling in the space, still coloring in the shape of my person. Okay, so taking my time here, and I'm gonna come up here, kind of go along the hairline. And then when I add those shadows, we're gonna go in with our marker tool because it's kind of that has opacity, which means it's see-through a little bit. And let's come up here. And if I accidentally cover up part of my facial features, I'll just go back and I'll add it back in after. It's going to be a little tricky to go around these, but nothing we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle. And come here, I'll probably want to switch to the smaller one. Oh, don't forget the ears. Really easy part to forget, trust me. It happens. It happens. Come around here. All right, looking cool. Coming around here, taking my time, going slow, doing my best. I just want to undo that part. All right, giving myself a little beard. It's not. Just looked like it for there for a second. Okay, coming around, filling it in, taking our time. And I think I should switch. I don't want to switch to the smaller tool here, just to get inside these small areas. Right, and you honestly could go over it and then just put the eyebrow back in. Honestly would work just fine. All right. Come down here, fill that in. So I'm going to get these little areas first, then I'm going to switch to the big one. All right, so it takes a little time to do this. So I want you guys to take your time, go slow, do your best, don't rush it, and really take your time doing your digital self-portrait. And we're going to see the shadows here for the skin tone. Just a second. And you also need to color in your background. I probably won't finish mine because I will run out of time, but I want you guys to finish up yours. Take your time, go slow, do your best. Our masterpieces, our portrait masterpieces are going to look fantastic. The digital version. Okay, there we go. And we could probably do a little bit more over here, but I want to show you guys the shading. So we're going to jump to the marker tool. And I'm going to come down. Let's see how this goes. If I don't like it, I can always undo. Let's do the smaller version. Yeah, and just adding a little bit of shadow underneath the neck here, because if my light's coming from over here, and it's not a lot, right? You can't really see it very well. It's not a lot. It's just a little. And then if I want to blend it with the lighter color, I can go back, kind of blend it with the lighter color, come back just a little, and then I might put a little bit of that shadow around the nose, around the lips, just a tad around the sunglasses, wherever you might have kind of a little bit of a shadow. Okay, so that's kind of fun to do. And I'll put a little bit up here, just around the hair, creating a little bit of a shadow. And I can blend it too if I think I need to. All right, but that is how you can do your skin tone in Seesaw. Now, don't forget the reflection in your sunglasses. So if I want my blue water, I'm going to come here, add my blue water. And if I want the darker sunglasses, we're going to come here, and I'm using the paintbrush, right? Because then I can kind of still see some of the blue from it. Okay, so I can't wait to see your... All right, so I can't wait to see your guys' amazing art. One other thing I just noticed, don't forget the lips. Don't forget. I'm going to start kind of with a lighter pink tone. Smallest size. Good. Okay, I don't have to do anything too crazy. I might go a little bit darker All right, and looking good. Then I could get my background down and my shirt colored. Maybe I want a cool kind of blue shirt here to kind of match the fun, the fun I'm having at the ocean. There we go. All right, and I could fill that in, taking my time and doing my best. All right, I cannot wait to see your guys' awesome art on Seesaw. It's gonna look so cool. Take your time, do your best, and don't rush, because it does take a little bit of patience to do this, as I've learned. So I can't wait to see your guys' awesome art. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Oops. I just finished this.